Well, a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Flight Deck to Sim live stream. Today, the 9th of May 2021, 4 minutes past 6 in the evening here in the United Kingdom. We're now in Microsoft Flight Simulator for something a little bit different than the normal live stream we put on today. A few days ago, a small new upcoming developer called SoFly got in contact with me and said, hey Flight Deck to Sim, we're releasing something called Landing Challenge Pro next week. Would you like a copy so you could show your viewers what it's all about before release? And I thought, you know what, let's do it. That would be great fun to do. Now, when I first streamed Microsoft Flight Simulator, one of the first ever streams we did, one of my most popular streams with all the hype with Microsoft Flight Simulator, was the landing challenges, which is included with Microsoft Flight Simulator. What this product does, it builds on that. It comes with 29 unique landing challenges, ranging from easy to kind of in the middle of the road. I think what's the term they use? I can't remember. Not so easy, tough, that's it, tough, and then they have pro as well, so the difficulty gets harder and harder with those approaches. Now today I'm not going to do every single one of them. What I'm going to do is just one of the easy approaches and then all the tough and pro ones and see how I fare. Now they did stress, SoFly, that this is still in development. They've pretty much got it all finished. So I've flown 4 of the approaches today. You know, I wanted to kind of go in blind because it'd be a bit more fun for you to watch, for me to see it for the first time, as you would do when you first fly the challenge for the first time if you do decide to get this next week. So yes, of the 4 I flew, one of them the winds were very bizarre. It was sort of like a miniature hurricane, and another one it did sort of seem to be a bit bugged. I'm going to try again to see if it works, but they are going to do some fine tweaking before it's released. It does come out this Thursday, and it'll be a very reasonable £5.49 for all 29 approaches. I was very surprised at the pricing. So yes, and of course, as it's a Sunday, I like to do giveaways. I will of course give away a copy of this to a lucky winner at the end of the stream. So if you want to find out what approaches we're doing, look in the video description below. You'll find the order at which we're going to be doing it. The first easy approach, which is going to be, I think, in the Cessna 172, the Golden Keys, and then we're going to do all those tough missions in a 747. They're all the default aircraft, could be interesting, and regrettably most of the pro approaches in the default Airbus A320. It's going to be very, very interesting indeed. But great to see we have a few people in this evening. Plainly Pan Golin says, we're talking to someone else, so I won't say what he's saying there. Will Henwood, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for organising the race on the Flight Deck Sim Gaming channel yesterday. It was awesome. Lauren, I hope you're doing well. I had my first random failure happen in the TOLIS. It was my first time taking G Fuper out, successfully lit the engines twice. Well, best of luck with the rest of your flight sim flying. Sounds like you've had a nightmare today. Coda, don't know how you're getting away with this streaming malarkey. What are you on about there? Getting away with it just fine. Anthony Russell, hope you're doing well. Rohit, Paul F is in the house as well. Right, so let's get the show on the road here. So it's incorporated into the default kind of landing challenges by Microsoft Flight Simulator. So we're going to start off with famous, and you'll see, look, we have the default ones here, but here are the ones by SoFly. So I'm not going to do the easy ones. I'm just going to do one easy just to get myself warmed up for this approach. I have tried it already, so we're going to do this lovely Golden Keys approach because it really shows off the Sims sort of lighting effects, the weather effects as well. So this is out of the few easy ones I tried, the one I wanted to start off with. So let's go. Just gonna knock them off one after the other, see what happens here. Now what it sort of does is, like with all the landing challenges, it puts you in a suitable position and you just have to get yourself down to the runway. Now it does grade you, like with the default landing challenges. You do get a score. Regrettably, it doesn't give you a table so you can compare with other users as well, but you can share it with your friends. So you know, there's a hashtag they want you to use, so you can share it there, whoever gets the best score. I've been led to believe with all the landing challenges, if you get a score over 1 million, you've done a reasonably good enough job. So we'll have to see what happens there. Lauren, does it not let you use the fly-by-wire now? That is a thing. So if you want to fly the A320 or the CJ4, you need to uninstall the mods if you have them, because it won't work. So it'll have to only be flown in the default ones there. Right, anyway, here we go. And look at that, straight away, shoved downwind, and it shows off immediately one of the great perks of Microsoft Flight Simulator which is how amazing it looks. Look, so we're downwind here in Key West. Nice, easy approach to start off with. We'll just start descending and see what score we could get. I'll just turn the volume up here slightly. It should be loud enough for you guys. Maybe it's a little bit too quiet, but yeah, it's amazing this sim with the graphics. Even have some nice music to keep us busy here. Hamza, oh, forget you despise Airbuses. No, I don't despise them, as the video suggests. Might be after this stream today, but we'll have to see how we get on with them. It is the default one there, but yes. Beautiful, isn't it? So this will be a nice, easy one to start off with. It just, yeah, I need to do some more GA flying because absolutely beautiful. I think they've improved the performance with another patch that Microsoft Flight Simulator did a few days ago. I'm getting like 40-50 FPS. Very nice. Do not touch the screen, says Nikolator. No, don't do that. You'll get your big smudgy thumbs on it. Right, we'll turn base now. Nice little speed here, 100 knots. I think it's already got the flaps out a little bit. Yeah, with the flaps in the 10-degree position. But we'll turn base low, keep descending. Andy, you've put the 732 and the DC-3 into Key West. This should be a piece of cake. Yes, if I fail on this one, something's definitely not right. Awesome. There, this is it. This is the only easy approach I'm going to be doing. I'm going to throw myself straight into the deep end after this. Let's turn final. I'm going to try and do every single one of the approaches sort of as per stabilised approach criteria within reason. So yeah, I'll try and keep it all happy. I'm a little bit high on the pappies. Just let the landing flap down. Alright, so final. Turn the music off. Long final for a Cessna 172. I know. I need every inch I can get. Corey. I'm going to try and get over 1 million on all my landings here. Look at the weather though, no wind. Oh no, there is some wind. Look, I've got a 10 knot crosswind. Right, there's the pappies coming in. Didn't know Cessna's comes with EGPWS, calling 500. There we are, 3 whites, 2 reds, 2 whites. Now actually, when I was flying the Cessna 150, when I did my hour building, when I landed, it had a very short field, so we had used to do quite a steep approach coming in. There's a little blue touchdown zone, so I'm just going to dip below the pappies here. Get right where they want me to touch down. Let's cut the power. Oh, that's got to be a good score, surely. Right off the bat here. Let's see what it says. 1.6 million. Thank you very much. Now, as I said, regrettably, Saba I don't think have given them permission to use their default leaderboard, but they are. I think it says in their release notes, the press release notes, that they are requesting it. They keep requesting it to have their own leaderboard. So in time, you'll be able to share it with your friends and stuff. But there we go. Not a bad start. That's the easy approach done. We're going to go straight to the next one, the first tough approach, which is called Beach Blast at St. Martin in the Boeing 747. Well, there you go, the default 747. I haven't done this one. I've just picked some of the others just to make sure it all works there. So 1 down, 22 to go. Now where is that Beach Blast one? I haven't seen this like Saba at night. That's just ridiculous. Who conjured that up? Right, I think it's over here. There we are. Beach Blast at St. Martin. Now where is that one? Maybe it's on the famous approaches. There it is, Beach Blast at St. Martin. So this is the default 747. I didn't do this one, no. So 3,000 feet, and then I guess it just sticks you somewhere there. That's probably destabilised at 4 whites. Let's give it a shot, see how we get on. Habs are very nice, thank you. You keep saying it like Borat, brilliant. Chad, callouts, maybe it's simulating having 4Flight on your iPad. Maybe 4Flight can do your fancy stuff now. That is an interesting approach to fly. 150 knots it wants us on final. I'll try and remember that. 150. Okay. God knows where it's going to put us. Lauren, I'm sure Saba is not allowed for night landings. It's not professional. It's illegal. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either. Right, anyway, here we go. We're ready to fly. Right, where on earth has it put us? Oh my goodness me. Well, could have left me in trim at least. Hand flying. No automation. Let's just level off at 2,500. This is the default 747, remember? Getting my popcorn ready. Yeah, you'll need it. I don't even know where we are. Nothing you ever want to hear from your commander. Oh god, there's the runway! Oh dear, we're gonna have to do a little... We're gonna have to level off here, guys. Where's my flaps? What's my position of my flaps here? Oh, my flaps are already extended, look, to flap 10. Alright, well, let's just maintain 2,000 feet here, and 180 knots or so. Just gone straight past it. Oh, well, let's just turn off the flight directors, we're not using that. Captain Franz left, thank you. That's an interesting blank PFD. Yes, the ND isn't really providing me much information. It would have been nice if they set the approach up ready in time for the challenge, but no, I can see the runway over there. Right, well, we'll get onto it. So I've got a nice wind coming in from the east. There is the airport. So I'll kind of get myself onto a 4-mile final. It said 150 knots, didn't it, on the approach there? We'll start configuring now, so gear down. Let's go to flaps 20. I'm going to bug 150, because I think that was the final approach speed. On the screenshot, I've got no information regarding my gross weights. Looks like nothing's loaded in the FMS. Alright, let's try and get myself in a decent seating position. Oh, speed's a bit high. PFD head up, everything head up, landing checklist, star switch is continuous, recall checked, so I don't even know how it works with the 7.4, speed brake armed, landing gear is down, auto brake is set, probably not, but we'll brake manually, we'll select landing flaps now, go flap 25 initially, checked. Doesn't this remind you of the first landing challenges we did? Where we shot the centre line here. Select landing flap 3 reds, a bit low. What's your rate of descent there? There we go. Thank you very much to whoever that was that just joined as a member. And to D, welcome back on board. And we'll get back into our Discord, enjoy your custom modes in chat. Thank you very much, buddy. Right. About 10 knots faster than I want to be doing. Let's get back to 150. Right, 2 reds, 2 whites, looking good. Slight crosswind from the right. Remember, in the 747, you're a lot higher than you would be, obviously, in the 7.3. So you want to be flaring a little bit sooner. Oh my goodness me! In roll, it is very lethargic. My goodness me. Looking okay, a little bit high, but don't forget the 747. You are higher, so 3 whites is more than enough, more than acceptable. Looking good. Over the threshold we go. Nice, feels good.
50, 40, 30.
Check. Close. Oh, come on. A bit of a float. Right, we're down. Right, speed brakes up. Reverses. There's 100 knots. There we are, look, 80 knots. We also did this on my first ever Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. We landed at St. Martin in 7.4. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to St. Martin. Not bad. A million, remember? That is what's recommended as a good score. Not bad. So you're floated halfway down the runway. Yes, landing precision a little off. Ground roll a bit high. Landing smoothness, 200 feet per minute. I think that would be classed as a great landing according to the butterometer. Right, anyway, let's go back to the activities. That's the beach blast at St. Martin complete. Let's have a look at the beach landing at Barra in the TBM 930. Not too bad, thanks Sibley. Very accurate simulation. Not too bad, Anthony. Right at the centre line, jabbing, absolutely. My centre line tracking's not usually too bad. Right, so that's the tough one there. So we need to now go to Epic for the third approach we're doing, which is beach landing at Barra. There we are. Anyway, I did say TBM 930. I haven't done this one. They need to update the screenshot, I think. TBM 930, but that is definitely a King Air 350, isn't it? I'm not usually one for spotting and knowing what aircrafts want, but yeah, that's definitely King Air. I'm guessing I'm in the TBM. Right, 3,000 feet, Barra. Not usually known for taking the TBM. Let's see what this is all about then. Do Paro again. Yes, Paro is included, Simly Bob. If you are interested in what approaches we're doing, I have the itinerary in the video description below. We're going to be doing it in that order. Captain Franz, the default flight model of the 747 feels like it's flying in space. Yeah, in roll it was a bit lethargic. Yeah, I mean, it's a default aircraft, what you expect, but yeah, not bad, not bad. Right, let's have a look at this one then. Oh, I'm not reading the tips. What did it say? What was my final approach speed meant to be? Right, ready to fly.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Landing gear.
Well, there's Barra.
Landing gear.
Wow, that looks amazing. This is the first time I've seen Barra in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It looks
Landing gear.
incredible.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay,
Landing
I'll
gear.
just...
Landing
What
gear.
is... Very turbulent. Right, I think I need to work out where I need to land. So they've actually got the blue box there, look. Oh, I can barely see it. See where my mouse is. Very turbulent. What's the wind doing here? 13 knots from the north. My goodness, look at the direction. Look at the wind change. That's not very realistic. 20 knot tailwind. Okay, that's pretty steady now. And look how it's swinging all the way 90 degrees instantly. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, one of the approaches I did try, one of the ones we were doing last year, it was very interesting. Right, I've lowered the gear, I've got no flaps out, it is very bumpy here. Oh dear, right, let's select a natch of flops. A little bit high here, let's see how... I might have to do it, I might just do a little 270 degree turn just to lose a bit of height. Initial approach speed 130, final was 100. Thank you, Boston Elf. I'll need you all. Oh my goodness me! Look at that full left, and it's not turning. Oh my goodness me! The winds. What are the winds doing? Look at the wind. This is great. Right, I know I'm heading the wrong way, guys. I am trying to turn right, but the winds are really. These conditions are interesting. Oh my goodness me! Right. Let's head back in the general direction of Barra. It looks amazing at least. Don't flip it. No, I'll try not to simulate. Right, well, we're heading in the right direction. Right direction. It's the wind. What is the wind doing? I need to tweak that slightly. The wind, the way the wind changes quickly left and right is very unrealistic. I mean, gusty and variable winds. The variation is very slow usually in real life. It's not snapping round like that. Right, I'm too slow here. Let's go full flap and 100 knots. And I think I'm heading in the right direction. What is going on? Is that so supposed to be gusts? I think it's meant to be representing gusts and variable winds, but it's not what I describe as very realistic. Oh, oh my goodness me. I can't even see the little blue where it wants me to touch down. I bet it punishes you for not touching down there as well. Oh my days. Get the sick bags, Colin. Yeah, parachutes. I've been jumping out. Right, I can see my little blue touchdown on the window. I mean, I'm trying to work out where the wind's coming from generally, but it's coming from everywhere. It changes round every 10 seconds. We've got a tailwind, I think, now, about 10 knots, and it goes to a 8-knot crosswind pretty much instantly. Oh my goodness me, this is not going to be pretty, guys. Right, there's the point at which I need to touch down anyway. I'm just going to plonk it down. Might put a hole in the sand, but oh, come on. Oh, we're down. Welcome to Barra, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness me. We're not going flying again from here today. Let's see how I fared there. 500,000 points. Oh yeah, 500 feet per minute. That is quite a hard landing. Ground roll 91 feet. Landing precision. Let's never do that one again. But hashtag landing challenge pro for 528,000 if you could beat me on that one when it comes out. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, that was the way the wind changed there. Now I don't know if that's the landing challenge pro programmed that in, or if it's Microsoft Flight Simulator, but that was very interesting. Right, so we've ticked off beach landing at Barra. So next one is engine troubles in the Cessna 172, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Into Barton. This is not one I've tried here already. The next one, though, I have tried as a practice in the 747. So after a successful private pilot flight, you start to have some engine troubles. You are still several miles away from the airport, which, with only a bit of power behind you, can you land safely at Manchester Barton? Let's see. Oh my days. Right. David Moore, get a stiff scotch down. You won't have to go too far from Barra, that's for sure, for some good whiskey. Oh dear. Hugo, the fact we saw the 747 being thrown off of the winds in St. Martin like that, it only displays how Microsoft Flight Simulator is when it comes to winds. Yeah, I don't know if that's the sim or because, you know, Landing Challenge Pro does say it uses a custom-made weather preset for each challenge, so it could be that. Right, this will be interesting. Yeah, I've not seen this one in the Cessna into Bhutan, but the next one I did practice. Is Bhutan not a grass runway? I think so. Manchester Bhutan. No, 100 knots is the speed I want to do. Well, I'm going to have an engine failure, I guess, at some point. Let's have a look here. What's the price going to be for this? £5.50, £5.49 on release, or $9, $8.95. So pretty reasonable for the 29 approaches, I think. Right, there is Barton. We are ready to fly. Let's do it. So I am descending. Have I already got no... Oh, I think the engine's already gone, guys. Oh. Your touchdown was cancelled? Well, I know. Okay. Should I restart that one? Maybe there's a problem with that one then. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I want to kind of do this. Let me try again. That sounds a bit... sounds like that's broken. Engine cut straight away. Oh, touchdown's cancelled. Alright, well, if it happens again, then I'll have to let them know. They need to jig that one slightly. That was interesting. Definitely a John Kessler. Prince Microsoft Flight Simulator. Can't even trust you. Right, let's try again. What? Complete? Congratulations! What? I've broken it, guys. Oh, 571,000. Look at landing speed for the 0, apparently. I'll just try it one more time. Third time's a charm, isn't it? I think it's broken. But it isn't. Remember, it is in it is beta. It's in a pre-release version. No doubt they'll be fixing that. John, $500,000 for spawning in. I know. Victory, everyone! Congratulations. Thanks a lot, Flight Sim Deck. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I still follow you on Instagram and stuff. So it's pretty cool. I remember seeing a picture of you and your daughter, which is awesome. There you go. Look, I think that one's broken, guys. Look, 572,000. I think we'll skip that one. So next, congratulations to me at these activities. I'll delete that one from the list. So I'll make a note for the devs anyway. So hopefully they'll fix that. So it was engine troubles. Isn't working. Well, it is working. I got 500,000. I'll take those points. Right, moving on. So this one I did practice. Well, just to see if it worked. This one didn't seem to crash yesterday. So it was... there it is. Sandstorm in Dubai. So Sandstorm has hit Dubai, and it's your job to pilot the Queen of the Skies safely to the ground. Watch the sky turn a deep orange as the sand hits your plane. The sand will hit with some force and may cause you to lose some control. Who writes these? Amazing. Yeah, Sandstorm's very nasty. I very thankfully haven't flown in anything like that, but the Canary Islands can sometimes get hit from winds from the west carrying the Sahara sands. Can be quite limiting. Can be very damaging to an aircraft as well. Sort of sandblasted if it's very thick. So there's limitations on its visibility. Right, anyway. Moving on. Jacob, this is the equivalent of participating medals in children's sport events. Behave yourself. There we go. Andy, the landing was so smooth, even the sim didn't know you landed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Iman said, bravo, Captain, thank you. 500,000. Definitely rigged on the last one there. Right, how do we fare in our second approach in the Jumbo? Runway 30 left. It's a good job I noted that. 150 knots, 30 left. There's no time, obviously, to set up anything on these ones. They just basically stick you in a position to fly the approach. Oh yes, that is definitely looking ominous. Oh my goodness me. Right. I wish they'd... A little bit of feedback for the devs. I wish they kind of left it in trim, ready for you. Basically, it's just spawned in and I'm doing a 5,000 foot per minute rate of descent at 2,000 feet. Oh my... Where am I again? It's just spat me out somewhere. Am I on final? I know you got the little map here. No, I'm on a base leg at 2,000 feet. Right, well, I think I'll just maintain... Let's go up to 2,500 feet. Leave the flaps where they are again. Flaps 10, and if we maintain 180 knots, I'm going to bug 150. Turn off the flight directors. I'm not using any of that. There's 2,500. Let's go back up to 180. Weather radar displays modern art. Yeah, I'm not sure what, what it's meant to be displaying there. That is interesting. I think, again, we'll turn that off. Not sure what that is meant to be displaying. Well, I'm going to have to use that. I'm going to have to cheat. I'm going to have to use that little map to work out when to turn that on. Probably do. Right. As I said, this is a fun stream, guys. Break from the norm, and tell you what, I'm really enjoying myself. Mars, maybe Boston Elf. Maybe in 400 years' time, they've worked out how to fly a helicopter from Mars. Maybe they'll be flying around in turbofan aircraft that could somehow work off CO2. Oh my, what was that? That's a bit of a lightning strike. Now, this is very dangerous. I'm going a little bit too fast now, so I can't see anything. Over. I think that might be the airport there. Okay, let's not put the gear down. What's the wind doing? Okay, well at least it's not gusting around like it was in Barra. 9 knots from the left. Looks awesome though. Oh, we're very high here. Oh, I completely misjudged that turn. Let's go for full flaps. Go to 150 knots as well. Very high. This would be a go around in real life straight away. If I was going in doing 2,000 feet per minute at this point, 3 mile final. Anyway, 3-0 left. 20 knots fast. Glide set's going to come in soon. But positively, I think Microsoft Flight Simulator's improved performance, because don't forget I'm streaming here. I'm on everything on high end, and the FPS is actually not too bad. The performance has dropped off with some later updates. Right, that's checked. It looks like the sands sort of, dissipated, which is good. Right, about 10 knots fast. Rate of descent still very, very high. It feels like I'm flying in 40 knot winds with the inputs I'm having to make instead of 4 knots, honestly. If I was to convert it to what it would feel like in the 7.3. There we are. Check. And that's looking nice now. Keeping descending, keeping descending. It's looking good. Of course, Dubai, I think, is one of the high detailed airports included in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Right, looking nice. That's where I'd like to be if I was flying this in real life.
100, 50, 40, 30.
Check,
20.
close. Oh, it just wants to float though. It's exactly the same in St. Martin. It does not want to settle down at all. Come on, it's still doing 154 knots. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, we'll just slow down a little bit quicker. Right, speed brakes up, reverses, we're down. And then the safe, tough landing completed. Bring it to a stop. Oh, not a million though. 735,000. Yeah, I floated a bit there, didn't I? 1 for landing precision. Oh, get out of here. I was in the touchdown zone, wasn't I? Ground mod was good. Nice butter though, look, 96. Right, next. Oh my. Right, activities menu. So, this one I haven't done. This one looks quite cool. Antarctic Discovery in the Cessna Caravan. Great scenery, yeah, it looks good in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Lure pack all round, nice one, thanks John. I didn't get a million though. Pangolin minus $500,000 participation points, absolutely.
50, 40,
right.
30.
Thanks a lot,
20,
Jonathan Wiltshire.
10.
Mrs. W, so this is why we have to get to home by 6. Oh, Jonathan Wiltshire, that's awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you very much, Mrs. Wiltshire, for giving Jonathan the time to come and have some fun with this stream this evening. That's 10 out of 10. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Sweet. So, we just completed Sandstorm in Dubai. I think the next tough one, strong wind. This could be interesting. Now, based. I haven't done. Have I done one? Oh, I've only done one of these. Yeah, that's the one that was broken. I know there's one that was broken. I tested. I will try it again, but it was sort of doing what happened with the Barton one. But no, let's try it. Antarctic discovery at the McMurdo station. Serving as the US research base in the Antarctic, McMurdo station is an all-ice runway that comes with its own challenge. Brave the ice and wind and bring your research team safely to the ground. We'll do what we can. David Moore, we should call this Moga, a million or go around. Absolutely. Absolutely. Brilliant. No, it's good fun though, and it sort of shows off the graphics of the sim, which is pretty cool. And still can't wait for first 737 to come out for this simulator. Very excited for when that eventually happens. Right, so runway 33 now, and 85 knots is the final approach speed. This is one I have not done before. Oh my. Oh my goodness me. Oh, right, well, straight away we've been... I'm pitching nose down, but nothing's... No, don't do this again. What do you mean your touchdown was cancelled? I'll try one more time. I think some of these are a bit bugged. Rip. Yeah, I know, straight away put me into a stall. Right. So, here we are again. Look at the wind. 36 kilometers at 275, right. Let's see if it works this time, because I have no idea where we are or where we are going. Let's have a look at that little map. Oh, for goodness sake. Landing failed, so your touchdown was cancelled. Now, what's going on here? Is this Microsoft Flight Simulator or the thing? It's not liking this. Let me go main menu, try it one more time from the menu. Third time's a charm. It doesn't work. No, it's broken, isn't it? Oh dear. Well, anyway, that's another one to let the devs know about. Antarctic discovery, because they did ask for any feedback if there was any problems. I'll try it one more time, because it'll be quite cool. I want to try it. And if it doesn't, we'll... well, no, not world map. Activities... Landing... Strong wind... Oh no, that's icy Iceland. Antarctic discovery, there we go. One more time, guys. Third time's a charm. Well, at least on the Barton one, which is also broken, it gave me some points. Flight deck to bug, I know. It's trying to force you to fly the Airbus, says Prince, absolutely. Do you have damages enabled? I think, Abby, what it does though, when you're in a challenge, it disables pretty much everything here, so I think I won't make any difference. I think it won't work. Yeah, I know, Danny. I mean, what's different if I reload it from the menu? I don't know what it could change, perhaps, but we'll try it. We'll try it. See what happens. Fingers crossed. Joe, Microsoft's been really buggy for me to say. It could be. You know what it could be? Microsoft Flight Simulator released a patch, didn't they? Maybe it's having an issue with certain landing approaches to do. But at least we managed a few at least. But there is another one. Well, we had two that are bugged already, and there's a third one I know it doesn't work either, because I did try it 3 times. It was the one I showed you, landing in Sweden, where it did exactly, I think, as we've been seeing. Your bandwidth is too low for streaming. Get out of here. You've been switched to offline mode. Get out of here. Well, stream's running okay. Well, touch words. Right. Again, it seems to be... Yeah, it's broken. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry about that. I've got bandwidth issues. I've got... I've got Microsoft Flight Simulator breaking right in front of me. And now the challenge can't be completed as well. Now, how do I turn that back on? The streaming system. General. I want that back on. I've just, yeah, I uploaded it, but it's still 50 meg per second. Data. Online functionality on. Bing, data world graphics, put that back on. Microsoft Scenery Viewer 2020 having another bad day. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. Let's try the next one. So, activities. Landing challenges. Now, if this one doesn't work again, it's probably something's happened here. But the next one, what was the next one we were going to do? So we couldn't do Antarctic Discovery. We couldn't do. Let's try Icy Iceland in the Cessna Caravan. I've not done this one. Now, if this doesn't work, it's probably something up with Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I'll reload it. So runway 28, 85 knots. The cold weather means you may need to turn on your anti-ice, or else you won't see your airspeed. Okay. John, seems like a good enough time to ask, should I buy X-Plan 11 through Steam or the dev website? Any advantages to one or the other? No help, Microsoft Flight Simulator, love the way it looks too. Same, John. I mean, I respect both sims and what they bring to simmers like ourselves, but I have X-Plane through Steam, and it works fine. Gets updated automatically every time there's an update, so that's it. Right, anyway, let's see if this one will work. I keep feeling like it's going to crash. Right, where am I landing again? Iceland. I'm already icing up. Ah, great. Am I going to have to go... How do I turn on engine anti... oh, great. Right, so I'm going to have to... Oh, my days. I've got nothing tuned. And also, I think because it's a landing challenge, it doesn't let you set anything. Look, can't change courses, I can't change power pressure. I might have to go for the external view, guys. At least it's not crashed, so it's probably that mission. But there were some missions. I have no airspeed information. Everything's frozen. What have we got here for icing? Anti-ice, a bit of that on, a bit of that, a bit of that. Framing icing. There we are with these little airspeed information. Oh goodness me. Oh, at least the wind's doing its usual thing. Ah, this is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. I'm having to trim a lot of those down here. I've got no information where the airport is. What is your speed? 83 knots at the moment. We want to be doing 85 knots runway 3. Runway 28, wasn't it? Actually heading in the right direction here. Ah, at least the ice is melted. There we are. I think we're heading in the right direction now. Yeah, I remember with the default Microsoft Flight Simulator challenges, it sort of locks everything. You see that you only have 4 options here. You can't change anything. You just fly the plane essentially. So I've got nothing set up. I've got no ILS, no idents here. Danny, dangerous? It looks totally fine, absolutely. I'm sort of primarily using the ND here. It's left me very far away. I mean, if our map's working, I've got no information about distance. It's left the flaps extended as well. Let's clean up a bit here and start speeding up. That was beautiful. Look at the ice building up on the leading edge. Sketchy. Face the sun to melt the ice. Oh, it's nice of the landing challenge people to put me so far away from the airport. This is a full approach challenge with no approach guidance whatsoever. Right. I think we want a long final here. I'm just going to maintain 2,000 feet. There we are, there's 2,000. All trimmed out. Very strong crossing from the left here. 90-mile final. Feels like it, David. The weather is about as Red Bull's strategy today. I know they should have bought Max in, shouldn't they? But it was the typical Barcelona GP, though, wasn't it? I'm not going to. Oh, let's not discuss the results, by the way, because I know some people perhaps haven't watched it yet. Yes, I'm not ruining it for everyone, but it was of like. I'm just going to follow the lights, guys. There's some lights flashing ahead. Let's head towards those. My goodness me. Trying to maintain 2,000 feet. Is that a runway ahead of us? Oh, I'd just imagine flying in these conditions. There's a flashing light ahead. At least the icing has decided we've got a 25 knot crosswind now. I've got a funny feeling the Cessna Caravan has a crosswind limitation not at 28, 29 knots. There, I think I can see the approach lights coming in now as well. Yeah, the wind behaviour is very... I don't know. See it here on the ND. If I zoom in slightly, you can see how it's when you have variable winds, it doesn't change snap round like it is there. It's usually a lot. The variations a lot more gradual. It can be gusty. Gusts can be very quick, but again, usually a few knots a second maximum, not kind of like 20 to instantly 30, unless it's really, really inclement. Right, anyway, those do look like some approach lines ahead. Susie, this is putting me off any desire to fly to Iceland. That's a beautiful country to visit. I'm still yet to visit. Mara and I are still yet to visit ourselves. We really want to go to Iceland. Benjamin, what does cabin crew arm doors and standby call mean? So when we are ready to push back, when they tell you to arm the slides, different airlines have different calls. So we have arm slides cross check, and then the cabin crew do their own thing. Basically, each cabin crew will check the opposite side's door to make sure it's secure as well. But no, we don't use anything like a standby call. Right, anyway, it looks like 4 whites. I'm going to start bringing the power back here. The wind is atrocious, strong crosswind here. But it looks like we're established on around a 3-mile final here. Oh, the chain, look at it. I'm not touching the rudder at all, guys. This is all the wind in the sim. Oh, my days. Let's get ourselves into a bit of a better position here. There we go. That is a strong crosswind. Let's take a natural flops. It is so windy. Well, you found the runway. That's a success in itself. Thanks, Christian. Right. It's 4 whites, but the speed this thing flies at. We need around 350 feet per minute to stay on the glide slope, so we're doing around 600, going twice as steep as we need to. We'll soon capture it. Looks beautiful though. There's one red. Start bringing the speed back to 85 knots shortly. Just going a little bit high again. Just take a landing flap a little bit left of centre line. Getting a little bit high. Love the snow in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It looks epic when the snow's on the ground. This is not a nice day to visit Iceland. There we are. Right, just keep the runway as good enough in the centre as I can. So I've got a 20 knot crossing from the left here. So I'm sort of, the aircraft's crabbing a little bit into wind here to sort of stay on the centre line. Just making really fine, small adjustments here. A little bit low on speed. Let's do her back up to 85.
500.
Thanks, Mary. Right, and then drifting downwind here slightly. We always want to stay on the centre line, if anything, upwind in crosswind conditions at the centre line. Not upwind as in on the left-hand side of the runway edge lights, but on the left-hand side of the centre line. Right, that's looking nice. This is cool. I wish they'd put me a little bit closer to the runway. It's taking about 3 times as long as the other challenges. Getting blown downwind again. Tad high. Back on the profile. We keep it ascending now. Whoa. Cut the power. Getting drifted downwind, you see. So just keep the crab in just until before touchdown. There we are, decrab. There we are, not bad. I forgot I'm not in a 737, so I decrabbed a little bit high there. There we are, beautiful. Puke times. We're down anyway. Another landing challenge complete. Where's my million? Yes, 1.1 million. Excellent. Not quite a butter. Landing precision was good. Ground roll, not bad. Close to the centre line. Let's do another. Yes, please. So, Icy Iceland complete. So, the next one... I tried it yesterday. It was similar to what happened with that Antarctica one, the Swedish approach. I'll try it one more time. Here, so we just done Icy Iceland. There it is. It just wouldn't work. I'll try it again now. Maybe if I've reloaded the sim it will work. But it was exactly what happened with that Barton approach. It just went, yeah, sorry. You failed, basically. We'll try it. Swedish capital awaits you. Have a strong winds and dual prop. Means you're in for a bumpy ride. Tackle the gusty conditions as you do your best to land at Stockholm before you lose daylight. I guess I don't have a night rating then. Susie pulling my fingernails on the armrest. Hacker, nice touchdown due to the heavy wind. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you as well, Mary Anders. Good landing, thank you. Listerman using the crab emoji there to good effect. Excellent. So I'll try this one. I've got a funny feeling it won't work. But as I said, SoFly said, you know, this is still prior to release. Let us know if there's any problems. There was an update with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Maybe that threw a few things amiss as well. Yeah, I've made a note for the devs to get these fixed. They hope to add more, I think, in the future as well. Right, so let's see. This didn't work yesterday. Oh, look at that. Leaves me out of trim doing 60 knots. I'm having to do a dirty dive. Let's see if it works. What runway was it, by the way, guys? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, this is exactly what happened as with the Barton engine failure approach. So I'll go straight to the main menu because yesterday I tried it 2 or 3 times. It just didn't work. So I think there's some bug associated with that one. Right, we'll cross that one off. Swedish approach. Let's do one I haven't tried. The Windy City approach in the DA62. Learning challenges. Strong winds. Nearly done all the tough ones. The Windy City approach in Chicago Executive. Known as the Windy City, Chicago offers an exciting challenge for pilots due to windy and gusty conditions. Bring your passengers in to land safely at the airport whilst battling turbulence and wind on the approach. Right, runway 24 then. In the fancy pants DA62. And that wants to be at 65 knots. Runway 24. See what we can do here. And let me guess, the Windy City is windy. That is what they know. Chicago is known for. Boston Elf, what do you use for rudder pedals? I have the Citic Pro. What are they called? Citic Flight Rudder Pro pedals. They're very good. I've had them pretty much since I started the channel. Working perfectly still. There we are. A Chad Bowman, 4 reds, 4 whites. You're approaching a Christmas tree. Oh my goodness. Very cool. Benjamin Aviation, did you hear about the electric pushback thing? Yeah, I've seen some posts and videos about that. I know some airports are actually using electric pushback tugs. All for the act of sustainability. Pan, you'd love to be seeing what I was doing with the controls on that approach. Well, just making smooth inputs. It has been thrown all over the place there with the wind. Very good. A lot of love for Iceland there. There we are. Let's try landing here in Chicago on runway 24. Excellent. Why? Big request from developers. Please leave the aircraft in trim when we take over. Another dirty dive. I was saying how good the performance has improved in the sim. I seem to be having a few FPS issues here. My goodness me. I rip FPS now. It's probably because it's trying to load in the entirety of Chicago. God, that's a massive difference in FPS. Oh, barely getting 10. Sorry about that quality, guys. It is windy. It certainly feels like it. But my computer is currently melting as it tries to run this thing. Right, where is this airport? I guess straight ahead. RIP FPS. Oh, it's getting a little bit better now. A little bit. But no, that was certainly bumpy. Now, a few little things they could do, perhaps, you know, we're flying approach onto runway 24, you know, just get the HSI aligned for us on the approach. Maybe if there's an ILS, get it tuned. Because in the landing challenges that you can't actually change, you can't change anything. Everything's locked out. So it'd be nice if we got things set up there. Stutters in default aircraft are very common. We've had good performance. I think it's probably more to do with the fact we're close to Chicago, with why the performance has dropped off a little bit on this one. Right, anyway, it looks like we're on final here. Where's the wind? Oh my goodness me, we've got another 20 knot crosswind here. There's the runway anyway, runway 24. Right, gears coming down. Landing flap as well. It said 65 knots for final. Oh my goodness me, the FPS is not great, guys. I feel like I'm really low here. Let's get back up here. Only frames. Mark, photogrammetry kills the FPS. Yeah, I should. I was looking at chat there. Yeah, I think that's what it is then. Chicago's probably down as a high quality city because we had really good FPS. The last few landing challenges just seem to be struggling here. I remember when we did the stream with the into Japan in Microsoft Flight Simulator flying over Tokyo, it killed it. But no, looking better now. It's a little bit smoother. I'm getting around 19, 20. On the other ones, the first landing challenge, we're getting 45. Right, anyway, where's that blue touchdown here? Wait, what's going on with the lights here? Ah, why are the runway edge lights on the grass, not on the runway? Surely it can't be like that in real life. Definitely interesting. Right, oh, I'm going to be doing 85 knots. Oh, I'm going to be doing 65 knots, coming way too fast. Alright, well, we'll just bleed the speed off in the air. Now, interestingly, the wind's coming from the... What's the windsock? The windsock is opposite to what the wind's doing. Interesting. Right, I'm touchdown. Where? What? Where's the bit I need to be? I need to touch down halfway down the runway, apparently. Oh, this is going to be a low score, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually going to stop when I need to touch down. Oh dear. Oh, this isn't going to be a high score. 1.3 million? Fair enough. I was about 1,000 metres before where they wanted me to touch down. We'll take it. Right, back to the menu before my CPU melts. Brilliant. Uh-oh. Don't crash on me now. There we are. Broken lights. This for Harrison Ford. Unbelievable. 1.3 million rigs, I know. Anyway. Oh, we only have, guys, one more tough approach, and then we're straight onto the pro approaches, okay? Last one, then, is the weave round Milford Sound. That looks pretty cool. That's in New Zealand. We've landed here. Oh, my goodness me. Located in New Zealand's Fjordland region of South Island, this busy and scenic airport has a hidden secret, a truly tough approach through the mountains. You'll have to make some sweeping turns as you head towards Milford Sound Airport. Let's do it. Last tough approach before we go straight onto the pro approaches. Aaron, I'm convinced it makes up these numbers. Yeah, I seem to get an unusually high score there. Well, I mean, maybe the little blue box was in the wrong position because I did actually land not too far away from where I need to be. Well, that is another crazy approach. 90 knots, runway 29 event. Making little notes of this before, so I can at least know what speed I should be doing roughly on final. Joe Drage Mountains, yes, be careful. Boston Elf looks like a full flap situation. Who knows? I don't really have much time for a full approach briefing with this sort of stream. There we go, anyway. Looks like the blue touchdown zone's in a reasonable point. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Oh my, look at what is going on. I'm sorry, but look at that. That is not right. Yeah. Is that that needs fixing, and that obviously makes it all very unstable here. And with those sort of winds this close to terrain, you could easily find yourself in some trouble here. Right, anyway, well, I don't think we have much choice here. We're going to go down the valley, doing 2,500 feet per minute. Oh my dear days. Hi, Lee Russell. Lee Russell, hope you're doing well, buddy. Windy on every challenge, said Simony. Well, these are the strong wind challenges, so... Look at the aircraft, that's not right. Oh my good, look, there's the airport, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very high, even though I've been descending throughout the entire approach. Now this will make a very nice GA stream though, but perhaps not in these weather conditions. This will be an epic flight to get into this airport here. Right, I need to do. Have I got space to do a 270-degree turn? I do. I'm just going to drop the gear, guys, to shut her up. This is not recommended. A 45-degree. No, I'm doing a 60-degree. No, there we go. It's a 45-degree turn in the valley. It's strong winds. Stall. Yep. Full power. Lord knows. This is not great. This just needs some tweaking, if I'm honest. This weather, what is going on right there? Oh, I had to go full right there. Oh my days. Yeah, that wind, guys. Oh, days. I'm a real fighter pilot, I know. I haven't yet crashed tonight. We still have a Barra approach to do, and an Innsbruck approach in the A320, the stock default one. Oh my goodness, how am I meant to get this down smoothly? Look at the wind on the AD, guys. This is ridiculous. I'm not even doing anything on the rudder. This is just. I'm sorry. This is impossible. If I could just get it down on the runway, I'll be happy. Oh, butts a bit off the centre line. Let's stop quickly. Well, I'm down. That is interesting. What is going? Did you see those winds, though? I know I'm not on the runway. 500,000. I think that's fair. Ground roll 1 point. 132. That's almost a butter. Let's never do that one again. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed all of the tough Landing Challenge Pro challenges. Okay, so all the tough ones are complete. If you look in the video description below, you can see all the ones we've done here, minus some we've had to cancel because they weren't working. We're going to go straight into the pro approaches, of which we have how many to complete? 3, 6, 9, 10. It's 12. 12 approaches left, so almost halfway through the stream, guys. Very, very fun here. Right, so the first pro approach, we go back here to famous. I think it's on this page. Oh, yes. Saba at night. Ooh, this I've not practiced. What could possibly go wrong with this? This already difficult approach just got even tougher. Saba has one of the shortest runways in the world, but can you land at night with even less visibility? Land this one successfully and have the ultimate bragging rights. Love it. Let's do it. Can't wait to have the bragging rights. Right, let's have a look here then. Runway 30, and it wants 65 knots. Let's just hope it doesn't put some balmy winds in. Oh, my days. But no, I like it. For £5.50, it does set up some vice approaches here, and it's still in beta, so I'll let them know the ones that weren't working. I'll tell them to, you know, tweak the winds slightly for the challenges, and yeah, it's nice. You can share it with your friends, try and get the best score, like with the other landing challenges which comes with the sim. And it's a nice amount though. I think it's 29 in total for a £5. You know, it's no more than it costs for a sandwich and a packet of crisps and a drink. Very cool. Right, let's do it. We're ready. Oh my goodness me, it is very dark here. Why is it? Yeah, autopilot was on. Right, let's disconnect the autopilot. So again, where has it put me in relation to the island? I have no information here. Ah, there it is. Right, let's maintain. Let's just go up to 2,000 feet for now. Actually, no, let's go down to 1,000 feet. It is very. Oh, flaps out already. Well, there is Saba. Look, you can see it there. A bragging rights be staying alive. I know. Right, there's 1,500. Flaps are up. I've just retracted them. Right, let's maintain around 1,500 feet. And we'll go around the island. Look, the FPS now is excellent, obviously, because we don't have to load up an entire city's worth of photo data. Yeah, 45 FPS to fly live running in the background. Not using it, but it does give me an FPS meter. There'll be a horrible black hole effect coming into Saba here. Keep an eye out here on the left. Just around 1,500 feet, which is fine. the threshold lights. I think that could be it there. Yeah, and there's the runway end lights. This is going to be interesting. Actually, I remember this is one of the Microsoft's landing challenges. I think it's in a King Air, and it's pretty much impossible to do. Right, well, let's head a little bit towards the runway here. Please try to keep us above the water. Thanks a lot, Appetite Gaming. I'll see what I can do. Did you eat your carrots? You guys. My Bugs Bunny. It will help you see in the dark for sure. Right, anyway, sort of a bit of a 45, 60 degree intercept here into the final. I'm going to select a natural flops here. When it's 65 knots on final, and I'll need every knot today. At least the winds are nice and gentle. 5 knot headwind by the looks of it, which will help. Actually, no, by the time we turn, it'll be a crosswind. Right, start a gentle descent now. Come down at 85 knots initially, or 80. That'll do. Trimming those down. There is the runway. Ah, the sim does look excellent, I have to admit. I have faith. Thanks, Boston Elf. Right, I'll start bringing that speed back to 65, which is the recommended final approach speed for this challenge. This is the first pro landing we've done all night. Nicely established on final. Let's bring that speed back another 10 knots. Roblox Films Extreme says, you're gonna do it, come on! Thanks for the enthusiasm. Right, there's 70 knots, let's bring that speed further back to 65. I've not completed any checklists here, guys, but remember, this is just a fun stream today. The normal service will resume very soon. Jade Rage, the sim looks excellent, can't see it. True, true. But I can, in front of me at night here, it does look excellent. Right, anyway, got a 6 knot crosswind from the left. A little bit slow here. Yeah, you would not want to land here at night.
500.
Thanks, checked. Going a bit fast here. Oh, I'm idle now though, and the speed's not coming back. Coming a little bit steep, a little bit fast, but we'll see what we can do. We still have reverse, remember, on this aircraft. Consider the little blue box to land on. Let's go. Come on, come on. Not bad, a bit early. Full reverse, max brakes. Oh, brake, 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 brake. Look at that. No problem at all. A cool 876,000 for my efforts. Not bad. Landed a little long, but we got it down here. Excellent. First pro landing complete. What have we got next? Oh no. Approaching Bhutan. Oh, Paro in the A320. I think there's a default one of these in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And if I remember rightly, it didn't go very well. So maybe they've improved it here at SoFly and Landing Challenge Pro. Very, very cool. Yeah, that was an awesome landing. Right. So that is the only Pro one here. Epic. There we go. So this is the... there is one for Microsoft Flight Simulator, but this is Landing Challenge Pro version. Maybe it has you coming in on the other runway. Oh no, that's the one we landed on the Zebo mod. Yeah, we've done a flight in the Zebo mod here, which is pretty cool. Oh, so we're going to be at 14,000 feet, and the elevation's at 7,000, so we need to descend 7,000 feet here. Anyway, this challenge will place you further and higher than the default approach, meaning you can really test your skills at this challenging airport. Thanks. Take on the full approach, lower the gear and flaps on time, and be prepared to avoid nearby terrain and gusty conditions. So not only have I got to fly this challenging approach, it's obviously going to put me with Microsoft Flight Simulator's entertaining wind system. Oh my goodness, look how far away it's put me. Oh my days. That's definitely almost going to be... I have a sort of funny relationship with Airbus. That was the last time we did the landing challenges. That's all thanks to Arjen Perez. Oh dear, maybe there'll be another one after this. This can only end well, I know, Joe. Bouncing even once can drastically decrease your score. Let the plane lower itself to the runway instead of pushing down on the yoke. The closer to 0 feet per minute, the more points you earn. This is what they tell us during the type rating. Right, let's do it. Where have you put me? 160 knots. Oh, the auto throttle's in. I feel like I should be descending here. Oh my goodness, I think I'm ridiculously high. Alright, right, off. What's happened to my speed? 40 knots. There's the anti-ice on. A fault. Where's V1 simulations when you need him? V1!
1,500.
Maybe that will help. Ah, I do have speed information. Well, it's left me so ridiculously high. I'll get speed. No, what's speed break in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Slash, isn't it? There we go. Well, I'll do my best, guys, but I'm high. I'll lower the gear. Oh my goodness me. I should be so much lower. I mean, the runway's just beyond here, if I remember rightly. I might have to just do a little 180 in the valley, but again, that is not going to end well. Jim, you have control. You can definitely take over. Oh dear. I've got gear speed breakout. That's probably extremely illegal. I'm going to try and do it straight in anyway. Flaps. Well, what was the final approach speed it recommended for this challenge? I reckon 145. I'm full Airbus at the moment. I'm full Boeing at the moment in the Airbus, by the way. I've got auto throttle disconnected. Speed brake should be away now, so full flaps. There we are. I'm sort of where we need to be. I remember when we first did this in the Zebo mod. It was epic. 140. Someone said in chat. Thank you very much. 160, 140. Well, let's go 150. I'll meet you in between, guys. Right. Well, they did say it was going to be very windy. Thankfully, that hasn't
1,000.
come to fruition. I can see the runway in the corner of my eye here. I can't remember. Oh, look at my rate of descent here, 2,000 feet per minute as well. This. Can't remember how to fly into this airport.
500.
Oh my god, it's so slow. I've got 4 left here. Why is it not turning? Looking okay though. Speed's okay. A bit high here. My rate of descent is twice as much as it should be. No more than 1,000 feet per minute, really. Oh my goodness me. Turning a bit steep close to the ground here.
100.
Check.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5.
Oh! I ballooed! That's what it said not to do to get a high score. Right, we're down. Right. Oh dear. Speed brake. Reverses. Looks great in Microsoft Flight Simulator though. Maybe I should bring the CJ4 here. That would be fun. Anyway, welcome to Barra again, ladies and gentlemen. Oops, yes, yeah, before anyone says, yep, speed brake. Oh, 800,000! We'll take it. Oh my goodness me. Go around, good idea, Lauren. Yes, had this been a normal stream where I was taking into account normal stabilised approach criteria, we'd have gone around long ago. Right, anyway, we've ticked it off. Approaching Bhutan is complete. We now have approaching Lukla in the diamonds, which will be pretty cool. Kitch the Wolf, why would you build a runway directly next to a mountain? You could need to ask whoever did it. Right, approaching Lukla. Here we go. 13,000 feet to 9,000 feet in the DA62. Now, I think in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's in a Caravan they do it here. Anyway, let's try this one. Runway 06, 9,300 feet. And it wants to be at 75 knots. Perfect. Enrique, is it possible to go around in this airport? Now, if you are interested in Enrique, if you type in YouTube search Flight Deck to Sim Paro Zebo, you'll find our stream there, and I did a full approach briefing. There was a missed approach procedure for that airport, and they have something called a bulked landing procedure, so that, you know, I think if I remember rightly, the missed approach point was quite far back on the approach, so if you're not visual at the minimums, you have to go around at that point. If you are visual, you can continue, but if you have a bulk landing, you have to fly this particular visual track to get out of there. But no, if you're interested to see how to sort of realistically, well, within reason, I had no guidance on Barra because obviously we don't fly there, my operator. But yeah, it was an approach where I respected stabilised approach criteria, followed real SOPs getting into Barra on that very runway we landed on, so you might be interested in following that. Cool. Right, anyway, let's try getting into Lukla. So where again have we been spat out? In the DA62. I'd love to have done my instrument rating on this aircraft. Isn't it round here somewhere? Or maybe it's over there. I can't remember. Every time I see these sort of places here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it makes me think, wow, I can actually set up some really cool streams. Because it does look amazing, guys. It does look amazing. Winds are not as crazy as we've seen on some of the previous approaches. Straight in front of you. Yeah, I think it's over here. There it is. Yeah, that's good. Alright, it's put me in a nice position for this landing challenge. Right, let's keep going. And we want to be doing 75 knots on final, but we'll keep it as it is. I think the flare always puts approach flaps out clean again here, guys. Yeah, this is an airport you do not want to be flying into in low visibility, that is for sure. Amazing. Looks amazing. So elevations here is 9,300, so I'm already at 9.5. I don't want to get much lower than this. Jamlin dinner calls. Catch you later, everyone. Take care, Jamlin. Thanks for popping in, buddy. And well done in that race yesterday, getting 15th. Very cool. Andy, Pyro needs revisiting in the 146. That's a great suggestion. But next stream will most likely be the Zebo mod, and I'd actually like to take the Beluga out again. That's probably going to be the next different aircraft, we think. It's not the Zebo in X-Plane. Right, let's select flaps. Final here. I think the approach is going to be much steeper than this. I'm way too low. I'm trying to find what the wind's doing. Oh, coming in from the left. We never know in this sim. Oh dear me. Oh, this is very I'm very low here. That's very dangerous what I did here. Right. Oh, we're down. Oh, oh, nearly came off the edge of the runway though. That wasn't great. It wasn't my finest. There we go. We're down. Plainly, yes, exactly. Beluga, yes, I've got something lined up ready. 700,000. That wasn't my best. I was way off the centre line. 29 feet or so. Yes, I think one wheel might have been in the grass. Oh well. Right, activity menu. Yes, please. What have we got next? Business in the capital in the CJ4. Now, this regrettably isn't the excellent working title CJ4. I found out I actually had to remove that from the community folder because it didn't work, make the Challenger work, because I tried the CJ4 approach on one of the easy ones, and it didn't work until I removed the working title one, and it did work. But yes, the working title CJ4 is another stream we need to do again as well. Right, anyway, this will be in the stock CJ4. So London City, we were only landing here in the 146 a week ago. In our first stream in the Just Like 146, so I should be familiar, although it's the other runway here. Hopefully this won't kill my PC because it'll have all of London to load in here, but we know it's 5.5 degree steep ILS, 140 knots they want here, so we'll get nice and stabilised and get established on the final approach path here. Ouch. Some of you being very nice here in chat with my landings there. Guy de Wolf, not so nice though. A gracious crash, just how we like it. Some of your rich mountaineering passengers will have to be making complaints. Absolutely, David Moore. Hi, Ian Sullivan, hope you're doing well. Very funny. Right. Oh, I can hear my PC whirling away as it tries to get London into the... loaded up here. Excellent. Oh, doing well, Captain Monster. Thank you very much for your year membership as well. Yes, 4 stripes, I've just noted. That's very good of you. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Right, here we go. Oh, it's really taking its time to load in, isn't it? You can see the shard. And the walkie-talkie building. Right, here we go. Oh, a black screen. Oh, I can hear noise. Ah, there we are. Again, it's spat me completely out of trim, doing a 5,000 feet per minute rate of descent. Uh-oh. FPS rip. Anyway, there, I can see city ahead. Get established nice and early here. So get down. I'm just getting back up to 4,000 feet, which, if I remember rightly, was the platform altitude for City. I wonder if Microsoft Flight Simulator has simulated the 5.5 degree PAPI. I don't think they have, because I see... Well, maybe they have. I see 3 white, so I'll start descending. I think they've only got 3.5 degrees. That doesn't look like it's 5. I do have the Orbex London City for Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it's not installed. No doubt they will have fixed that. But let's go back down here. Flying 140, even though it's not bugged. God, look at those landing flaps. Yeah, I missed the working title one, which has been fine-tuned and adjusted by real CJ4 pilots. It's a fine add-on, that is. Oh, maybe you know what it could be, because I can see 1 red coming in here. Right, there's 2 whites, 2 reds, so let's just pitch up slightly. That doesn't look like 5.5 degrees, does it? I'm not sure. Maybe someone in chat does know what they've set it to for the default London City. It doesn't feel like 5.5. It feels like more like 3, 4 maybe. There's the Millennium Dome anyway, off to the right. Speed's good, so we'll maintain 140 all the way till touchdown. I have no idea if that's the correct speed for our gross weight, but it would work. Dave, hope you're doing well, buddy. No 500, we're a little bit above that at the moment, buddy. We're 1700. I think this one does shout 500 at you though. Yeah, I don't think it's at 5.5 degrees. Just a bit high on the path there. I just can't make my mind up. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Yeah, actually, no, I'm established on 2 reds, 2 whites. Maybe that is 5.5. That looks about right on this picture. Right. Got a flanny flap out, gears down. I can see the 3 green lights. Check's complete. About 110 knots for touchdown. Oh, thanks, PG. Better start slowing down then. Yeah, you're right, actually. I'm thinking more 737. Wow, look at that drag. I've just gone idle and it's slowing down so quickly. Right. Oh, there's 110. There we go, there's the 500. First we've heard him all night. Yeah, you know what, that does look about 5.5 to be fair. I take back what I said. 3 reds. Yeah, that's definitely 5.5. Idle. Bit firmer, but right on the money. We're down. Does this have reverses? I can't remember. I don't think it does. Yeah, lovely. 1 million? Oh, 1.5 million? Laddie precision 19 feet from my blue box. Excellent. Bit of a firm one, but superb effort. Right. That's the activities menu. Excellent. Next one, climbing to land in the Cessna Caravan. I've not done this one. The next one I have done. That was the other one I tested. Oh, so many Airbus ones coming up. Scary. Right, here we are. Climb to land. This one looks quite fun. In this unique challenge, you'll have to climb up above the valley to find the iconic Matikan or Makane airstrip. Don't know. This challenge will have you climbing to be able to land. So we're starting at 6,500 feet. Yes, 7,500 feet. Well, interesting. Let's see what happens here. So 85 knots on the final, and runway 24. Excellent. My legs, Dave Palmer, wasn't that bad. World record. Yes, I think they're all world records. Anthony, you have an important business. Your passengers have important business to do there. Yes, getting into the city. Unbelievable. Roll that trim randomizer. Yes, let's see what it leaves us with, Stephen Jenkins. I'm just going to push as a demonstration here, ready to fly, and see what it does to the aircraft. Here we go. Hurtling towards the ground at 60 knots. Thank you. I've just gone full power, and it's completely out of trim. Right, we need to climb up to 7,500 feet. Looks like a rocky outcrop there, so I guess that's where the airport is. Another potentially exciting destination for us in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Looks amazing, doesn't it? Looks amazing. Fraser Smith tried to fly the 737 to Barra. Completed it, mate. As Jay off the in-betweeners would say, Fraser. Type in flight deck to sim Paro, and you'll see our stream into Paro in the Zebo mod. Oh, yeah, I might be overpowering our engine here slightly, but I've been led to believe I need to climb up to land. Oh, this isn't as hard as some of the tough ones so far. The last one is ridiculous, though. So I did try that. I think we need to land. That looks amazing. Look at the rocky outcrop there. It looks incredible. I see my little blue box I need to land on, and it wants 85 knots, so I need to speed up a little bit here. Let's turn on the final. That looks incredible. The graphics are amazing on this. As long as it's not windy, we're grand. An amazing airport.
500.
Coming in a bit steep. There, no problem. Right on the blue box. Oh, there you go. Oh, what a bounce. The cat touched it around 10 knots too fast. Oh, hope we stop in time. But brakes, reverse. There we go. What? You didn't land on the designated runway? I saw that. Don't you try and hide away from me. What? That was right where I wanted to touch down. Are you having a... I think I broke it again, look. 750,000. Landing precision, 5,000. What? A butter, 0 feet per minute. We broke it again, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's move to the next one. Right, activities menu. We broke it. I think it said we didn't land on the correct runway initially. Maybe it was because of the bounce. Who knew? Right, moving along swiftly. Definitely saw 750,000. I hope someone's been adding up all my points. Right, we don't climb to land. What's the next pro one? Engine troubles at the Gold Coast. Right, this ought to be interesting. After a long day of taking passengers across Australia, you're heading back to Gold Coast Airport. Your engines have been making a few strange sounds today. Can I think about talking to engineering or calling maintenance? So perhaps something is wrong. I'm sorry. I'm obviously looking at this in the eyes of a professional here. Let me just read that again. After a long day of taking passengers across Australia, you're heading back to Gold Coast Airport. Your engines have been making a few strange sounds today, so perhaps something is wrong. Keep a close eye out. You finally approach the airport. Love it. That was really funny. I love that. I'm obviously looking at this in the eyes of a professional. And my eyes are watering right now. 145 knots. Final. Is that a single engine? I should think single engine. We need to be a little bit quicker in the Airbus. Oh dear. Let's see what happens. This is going to be interesting. Who knows what's going to happen? Well, it'll put me out of trim, diving towards the ground with an engine on fire, probably. How are you doing? Well, Gatwick Aviation. Lime International should really be a default livery. Absolutely. Ice fire kitchens are making weird noises. Guess we'll press on. Absolutely. Matches, livery, or anything like that's all turned off for this stream because we're just using Microsoft Flight Simulator and stock aircraft. Right, here we are. We seem to be... Oh, we're in trim actually for a change. Beautiful. Right, I've got 2 engines at the moment, so that's looking okay. We shall continue towards the Gold Coast. Let's bring my map up. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Maybe GC. Okay, so still have 2 engines at the moment. I've been left a little bit high. I turned auto throttle off, didn't say go full power. Where is the runway? There's the runway, 2 reds, 2 whites. Right, well, I guess I have no option of breaking off the approach then to complete any applicable checklists. I still have 2 engines at the moment. I seem to be doing 220 knots. No idea what the configuration is. The flaps must be in flaps 1. Oh, I think I've lost an engine. Right, so left engine's failed. So left dead leg, dead engine. So I'm going to use right rudder to compensate for that. There's my skid slip indicator. I guess I have no choice but to continue, guys. Now, in real life, to be fair, a bit of an educational point, if I was in this position here, it depends where we are, what the configuration was. Have I just diverted? Am I on final reserves? Or have I got plenty of fuel on board? I'd probably break off the approach, climb to the MSA, complete the checklist, get the aircraft configured for landing properly. There's so many different variables here, but we're single engine, engine number 1. No idea what the Airbus, the landing flap. I won't go full flap. I'll go flap 3. Oh, I'm going way too fast here. I'm trying to fit in the 737. We'd probably come in around 150, 160 knots based off your gross weight single engine. What? The Airbus compensates for you in real life? I've got a funny feeling I knew that, Joe. Yeah, I mean, in the 737, guys, it's a proper stick and rudder aeroplane. So if you don't put any rudder in and the engine fails, you're in serious trouble. But I forgot it's an Airbus. You don't need to do anything, do you? You just press land. Just let it carry on for you. Probably not as hard as I think it's going to be then. I put some rudder in. Oh yes, it's just spinning over nicely. Right, 2 reds, 2 whites. I'm going to add some power, see what the aircraft does. It is yawing a little bit. I've got a funny feeling the default Airbus might not have auto rudder. I'm just going to put a little bit of right rudder to keep the skid slip indicator centered. Oh, it's accelerating nicely. Alright, seems all under control. It's quite cool. None of the default Microsoft Flight Simulator has these failure options. Right. Yeah, there's no ECAM messages to say my engine's failed. It's not upset. Oh, right, well, that's looking so far so good. We'd make a pan call probably in this situation. Aircraft's under control. Oh, I don't like the attitude though. Look at this, 160 knots. My attitude is really high. Yeah, I'd expect the attitude to be around the horizon, not at 4 or 5 degrees nose up. And I've not flown the Airbus, tad high. That'll probably be a go around. Destabilise, single engine go around's always fun.
300.
Oh my god, it's really I'm full right and full left here. It's really tough to control. Well, again, a little bit high here. I want my million points though.
100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20.
Right.
5.
There we go. What's going on with the runway? What? What? You damaged your landing gear? It looked like there was a ski ramp just before that happened. Get out of here. What was going on with the runway, though? You damaged your landing gear. Get out of here. I'm not doing that again. Oh, thanks for making a flat runway for me, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Did you see that? It was like a massive up ramp. That was quite a nice landing, I thought. Oh, my goodness me. F, yeah. We'll put that down to Microsoft Flight Simulator. They need some steamrollers down there. Oh dear, right. I've got a funny feeling it's to do with that, the runway being a bit bugged. Next one, right, where we going? Activities. Greek Getaway in the A320 next. Nearly done, guys. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left to do, and then mostly the A320. Greek big Getaway, where are you? Skiathos, another airport we've flown to in X-Plane. Runway sits right next to a popular and busy tourist spot area, making Skiathos a strong contender for one of the more challenging airports in Europe. Can you land on the sunny island with a full passenger load looking to escape to paradise? Let's see.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Thank you. Who are you? Who are you? Thanks, Highway Maintenance, for the $5.
Sorry, we got the job cards mixed up with a ski resort.
Who are you? Thank you, Highway Maintenance, who very quickly came in there. Obviously, the work he was meant to complete at Gold Coast there, he got a little bit mixed up. That's absolutely brilliant. He was so quick as well. I don't even know who this person is. Oh dear. Thank you very much, Highway Maintenance. 10 out of 10. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Oh, I'm ready to fly. Oh my goodness me. That wasn't great. Did you see that? I was flying about a foot off the runway a second ago. Right, let's see if we fix that. Thank you, Gatwick Aviation. I know exactly who that was then. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you. There we are. Right, so we're airbusing again. I'm not flying with the autopilot, so yeah, I'm sorry, all you Airbus people. Autothrottle disconnected. So yes, actually, it's put us in a reasonably nice position, very low, but we sort of fly around for a visual approach here. Let's go to 180 knots. Again, final approach speed. I wasn't so sure what it was meant to be, but we'll maintain 1,800 feet. Beautiful. Look at the sim here in its glory. What is going on? Absolutely, Abby. Yeah, I have no idea why the Airbus was bombing around before I started at 5 feet above the runway. Now, this roll rate is so slow in this aircraft. That's full left and right. It feels very lethargic. But it is the default A320, yes. I know the fly-by-wire one has improved considerably. I've only ever done one stream in this. Excellent. Right, so we'll make a base turn shortly. The airport should be nestled there, if I remember Skiathos rightly. Let's start turning base. Don't forget as well, at the end of the stream, we're around 15 to 20 minutes from now, you'll have a chance to win a copy of this Landing Challenge Pro. Remember, I've only shown about not even two-thirds of the landings available here. A lot of the nice easy approaches, I think, which are in some of the more default light aircraft as well. That look very rewarding. And if you are interested, guys, it comes out on Thursday for a £5. It's a £5.50. It's really quite reasonable, I think. There we are. Akin, in real life, what's the most difficult approach you've experienced? I don't know if you circled to lands at some undisclosed airports, which I won't mention because it will probably give away my operator. But at Lanzarote runway 21's pretty tricky. It's a straight-in approach, but it gets you very close to the ground, so you have to be very careful there. But yeah, circle to lands are always quite tricky. Tricky to do. Right. Let's take a notch of flaps to 3, I'll take the gear down. Probably should have been in the other order. Bring the speed back to around 140 knots. Pick one around 2 reds, 2 whites. Let's keep that descent at around 800 feet per minute all the way in. Ah yes, 2 reds, 2 whites, looking good here. Actually 3 reds, tad low. So let's bring it back to 500 feet per minute. And we'll Airbus the way in here. Yes, how I decide some of the challenging airports. I mean, this is a pro approach. I would say it's more tough than a pro. Yeah, the last one we're going to do is just impossible. It's landing the A320 in a hurricane. You've seen how the wind can be in some of those other windy approaches. The one in the hurricane, you'll see. It'll be a good one to end on at least. Right, there's 140. Oh, I love flying it like a 737, and it's always in trim. It's lovely. Looking good. Right, landing check is complete. Got lots of fuel. Looks 6.3 tons.
500.
Let's see if we can get a million here. Tad high. Let's go to around 900 feet per minute. There's 1,000. No more than that. There we are, 2 is 2 wide, it's back on profile.
300.
Speed's okay. I think it's 140. Looking
200.
good.
100.
Nice.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5.
Well, a bit off the centre line, but nicely in the blue box. A default one is it's a bit of fun. I know nothing's modelled, but it works. It works. This isn't in the Caribbean game of squash. This is in Greece. There we are. Oh, lovely. A cool 1.3 million for my troubles. Excellent. Continue. Oh, the next one's a 747 approach. High altitude landing at Uyuni. This one I haven't tried. This one could be interesting. What if it's going to put me in a hurricane? Right. Where are you? Landing at high altitude means you have to be super careful with your speeds, as you'll require a higher amount of thrust to keep yourself in the air. That is true. And your true airspeed will be much higher than your indicated airspeed. A successful landing will require skill and careful planning to avoid disaster. Where is this place? Elevation 12,000 feet. Wow, that's really high. Very good. This could be interesting. You know what it makes me think of? The little bears called off Star Wars that go teeny. I can't remember what they're called. I'll never do that again. Ah, dear. Uyuni, where is this place? It looks very desolate. 12,000 feet. Right, where have you stuck us? Here. Again, it's putting me in a death-defying dive. Let me just get my situation awareness here, guys. Work out where on earth we are and where the airport is, because I have no clue. Oh, guys, on to the right already. I can't see it. Can you see it? Oh, where is this place? I'm trying to find Uyuni. I can't see it. It's not like below me, is it? Oh dear me. I'm about to stall. Let me just bring my speed up before I try and find this airport. What? Oh, it's there! Oh my... Well, look how high I am! I've been descending at 1,000 feet per minute since the start of this challenge. I'm never going to get in from here. Right, I'll do a little... Oh, again, I'll do a little 270-degree turn. That, well, yeah, they need to lower the height slightly. How do I turn this nonsense off? There we go. What was the final approach speed it wanted as well? I'm going to stay at 180 knots for this turn. Just sort of... kind of roll out on a 2 or 3 mile final, so I just turn off the flight directors. We're not using these. Yeah, where is this place? Where are we in the world?
2,500.
Uyuni is known for the world's largest salt flats. Oh, okay. Someone say it's in China. No idea. Want to be doing 150 knots. Fake Sydney mod. I'm just above the 1.3G manoeuvre margin, but I've got a funny feeling that's not entirely accurate. My gross weight, by the way, at the moment is 765 tons. I've got a funny feeling that might be above maximum landing weight, as is 125 tons of fuel. Might want to dump that. Anyway, we'll crack on. In Bolivia. Very cool. It looks amazing. Very high airport. A contender for the Zebo mod perhaps. Or the CJ4. Or the CRJ. Oh, I feel like I'm about to stall. I'm going to take another notch of flops here. Try to find the runway again. Oh, I need to steepen this turn, I think. Very GTA. Karen, runway 13, did it say? Oh, maybe. I can't remember. I'll just come a little bit lower here. Are you okay? Oh, look at that. That's worked out beautifully. Right, let's load a gear. It's again something you don't want to be doing. But you can see it's actually, look, 170 knots airspeed, always jumping up and down. Ground speed's 190, so that's pretty realistic. The air density is obviously giving us a higher true airspeed. Look, true airspeed 200 knots. Difference would be the air density there, because we're so high. Landing flaps, someone said 150, didn't they? Well, we're landing at 760 tons. That sounds like a fully laden 747 ready to fly for 10 hours. I think it would probably smash the gear into a million pieces if we landed at this weight. Right, anyway, there's no pappies, but that descent angle looks okay. Maybe a tad low. Bang on our target speed of 160. Which seems don't want to be any lower than that at this weight. Let's add a bit of thrust here. What fun we've had today. Auto brake max. Yeah, we'll use max manual braking. Will be grand. Get it high here. Rate of descent. Ugh. A little bit high here, coming in a bit fast. Rate of descent has been about 1,000 feet per minute all the way. I'm gonna miss my blue box.
50, 40, 30,
Check,
20,
close.
10.
Oh, not bad. Firm one, but right on the money. Right, speed brake reverses. So that looks like a very long runway here when it would need to be. Can you dump the fuel in the sim, says Pam Palak? I have no idea. The default 747, probably not. There we go. 1 million. That's superb. Lee Richards, max landing weight is 312 tons. What was that? 750? Yeah, I think the gear would probably be bent after that, especially that landing. I didn't even see how firm it was. A fun one though, I enjoyed that. Right, 4 more. We've got 1 in the Bonanza, then 3 in the A320 to end. Right, what's this approach? Oh, this looks interesting. Mountainous challenging approach in IMC, thanks. We love a mountainous approach thanks to how the mist settles between the terrain, making for some stunning views. Take the opportunity to soar into Aosta in this epic approach through the natural surroundings. I was probably going to have no automation, flying in a valley in IMC, pretty much everything against what we'd ever do. But anyway, let's see if we get on here. 70 knots it was on final in the Bonanza. Hakan stopped quickly even with that load, yeah. As I said, it was very quick to stop there. I think I already answered that. This ought to be interesting. Hang in there, Microsoft Flight Simulator hasn't crashed yet. Not been able to do all the steep approaches. Asta. Sorry, is it Lauren V? Oh, lovely. Looks like I've been IMC already. Oh, great. So it wants me to hand fly in IMC in a valley to this airport. Great, thank you so much whoever made this one up. This literally goes against everything you'd ever want to do as a professional pilot. But hey ho, what are we gonna do? Oh my goodness me, where is this airport? It's probably like directly below me at the moment as well. What's the code for this airport? Actually, I can't pronounce. Linz. No, I think it's somewhere else. No, I think that's it there. Lim W. I've got to actually make sure we land at the right airport as well, ladies and gentlemen. Right, anyway. You have Garmin Vision. That is actually true. Yeah, I mean that is just ridiculous how great this is. Peter heat off. Well, let's see. We're about to go into IMC and temperature 0. I do not want to have the Peter heat left off. Have a bit of let's put the prop de-ice on as well. This is not. This just goes against everything I think is right here. Oh my goodness me! Look at this. Oh, why you got the flaps out? Yeah, the flaps out already. Right, there we go. What was the ICAO code for this airport again? Was it LINS or LIMW? I'm probably really high as well. I mean, how am I meant to land here in IMC? I'm gonna have to definitely use this map. Looks like the first ever version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's amazing. Oh, goodness me. Oh my goodness me. LIMW is the correct airport. Okay, so yeah, we'll fly over this airport here. What was the elevation? As I'm going to be, well, I'm already considerably below the MSA. Oh my god, this is really sketchy. Let's go. Oh, I'm probably going to crash it, guys. Listen, can you legally fly IFR in these modern planes considering you have flight sim inside the plane? I have no idea. I should think this is only available for sort of reference. You can't actually use this to navigate using terrain. Same way with the terrain radar on the 737. Matt Haynes, 1700 feet-ish. That'll do. Oh, we're really high then. I probably need to descend quicker. Gosh. Oh my, yeah, I think we're only on like a 3-mile final here. Warning. Yes, warning, don't do it. Divert. Oh my goodness me. This is beyond dangerous. Right, we're going to go for over that first airport first. Flying over Linz first, and then onwards to Osto, how it's pronounced. Oh my goodness me. Can't even see the ground. I've got no navigation. This is just crazy. Gatwick, it should give you 5 million points for climbing out and diverting to the alternate. Absolutely, yes, the professional decision. Yeah, jeebus. This is just not. This is not on. Anyway, look, I think we're about to fly over this tiny strip, and I think if I look at my Garmin Vision, someone said, I believe that could be it there. Well, I've got this at least to guide me down. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. God save you all. This is just, look at the, this goes against everything that I stand for as a professional pilot. Right, anyway, Garmin Vision it is. Let's sort of keep our head sort of there as well, because we can sort of see the runway. Oh my goodness me, this could end horribly. Let's get some flaps out. This is beyond sensible. Right. Garmin Division. I feel like Luke Skywalker in the first episode of Star Wars, or the first film that came out, and he's flying down the Death Star. Right, let's lower the gear. Gary, which landing challenge is this? If you look at the list, we're on the 4 from bottom, Mountainous challenging approach to Bonanza. And yes, I think this is the hardest one we've done so far, or the most ridiculous one. Oh, actually, there's a little bit of ground there. Ah, okay, that's looking better. Again, I still won't be doing this. I feel like we're about to fly right over the airport. Well, there's the ground coming into view. Ah, look. Actually, the visibility isn't quite as bad, but way below what would be acceptable. Tony Files turned the synthetic vision off, lightning to sim, used the force. Yeah, the force of a mountain smashed the side of my head. That's the only force we'd be feeling. Oh, look, we're getting a nice little lighting rainbow effects. That's very cool. Actually, I think it could be okay, perhaps. So, natural flops. What was our final approach speed? 70 knots? 65? I think we might be okay. Can you see the runway yet? I can't. Perfectly safe. Very cool. And I believe there is the threshold. We'll be, probably live to tell another day then, ladies and gentlemen. Very cool though. Very, very cool with the lighting and atmospheric effects. That's awesome. Pretty rainbows. Right, landing flap selected. I'm at idle power pretty much the whole way. It's the only way to get in. There's the pot of gold. Yeah, where's the shamrock? Oh, that's not the shamrock. Can't remember what it's called. You know what I mean. Right. It started to rain. Probably plunged me in absolute zero visibility as we get over the threshold. You should probably land on the rainbow. Yeah, it's that last track on Mario Kart. $2 million points at the end of the rainbow. Wicked. Right, 70 knots. What I'm going to do after the video, guys, is timestamp all these approaches as well. So if you do decide to get this, and then you can compare your score with mine. Let me know how you do. It'd be cool. Right, anyway, that's runway 27. Oh, I landed way too early, way too early. No, that's not going to do good. That's not going to do well for my score, is it? There we are. Down we are. What's that going to give me? Pretty generous,
50,
I think, to be
40,
so far. That's
30,
1.4 million.
20, 10.
Ralph, thank you very much for the $10, buddy. Very kind of you.
Great stream.
Thank you very much. Yes, a little bit different than normal service, but I'm having great fun. It's nice to just kind of, you know, take a break. And don't get me wrong, I love doing all my streams as we would be doing it in real life flying and replicating the real procedures. But this is just a chill way, Sunday evening, bit of fun. Try something out there. So yeah, massive thanks to SoFly for sending this out to me early. Yeah, I'll give you all the information about it. I think Nightbot should be posting the link regularly to their website, so you can take a look at it. Excellent. So we just have 3 more approaches. Visual into Samos. Now this is another destination we've completed in the Zebra mod, and it wasn't that long ago, so this will be quite tricky. This is one of the hardest approaches I've ever done in the desktops in the Zebo mod. It says Samos has a stunning visual approach over the coast and island, but timing is everything. As you approach Sanbior, you'll need to keep a close eye on your descent as you make sharp and tight turns to correctly line yourself up on the runway. Alright, there we go. David Moore, you got $500,000 landing for not. You got $500,000 for not landing. Rigged, absolutely. Was a premature butter though. You're right. Thanks, Boston Elf. He said nice. Chris Fianda, are these new landing challenges? Yeah, so we've got a pre-release copy of Landing Challenges Pro by a company called SoFly. It gets released on Thursday. It's going to be just £5.50, and you get 29 unique landing challenges to try. We're just trying out some of them today in the stream. Lauren, I wonder if they modelled that guy's shed you need to look for. I know it's not there on the default scenery. I don't think I ever saw it in the Zebo mod, if I remember rightly. Oh, it's actually put me in a proper place for the approach as well. Oh, I really want the approach chart out. I've got no reference here, no tracks, no timings or anything to work out. Oh dear. Quite far out though, if I remember rightly. We're far too low, but let's just level off at 2,000 and about 180 knots. This is a very challenging approach in real life. I loved the stream in the Zebra mod in this. Right, so there's 2,000. Beautiful day for a change, no crazy winds. There's not even a shimmer in the water, look at that. Right, now I need to try and remember how to fly this. It's been about 3 or 4 months since we last flew into it. There's the threshold. If I remember rightly, I need to be sort of, is it 1,300 feet over the coast? Or no, 1,300 feet at the start of the turn, I think. I really can't remember, I'm half guessing here. Just wing it, said Listerman, absolutely. Right, let's start configuring. No idea what What's going to be a decent speed? Let's go 145 knots. Start descending. Ah, I think it might have the shed. There it is, look. So there's, I think that's the shed. You need to go right over the top of this at around, is it 500 feet? I need to be here? I can't remember. I'll try my best to see what I can do. A bit low on speed here. Cool, seem to recover that. Something like this. 400 feet over the shed. Thanks, 737 Adventure Real Pilot. Very useful. But yes, again, if you are interested in seeing me doing a full approach briefing for this approach in the Zebobot 737, Samos, flight deck to sim, I'm sure will get you the search result you would like. And you'll see me flying into it. So we've ticked off pretty much all the most difficult approaches in the tenure of flight deck to sim. And we have so many more places to visit, so many routes we can conjure up. I'm looking forward to making many, many more with you guys. 737, too far left. Thanks. I've just been thrown into the deep end here. But I'll see what I can do. Right. Let's start turning. I'm sort of guesstimating here. God, I could do a track IR. I remember I want to go right over that shed into the direction of the runway. This is the one I've not practiced. Maybe a little bit high here. Where is that runway? Please come into view and be on the extended centre line. Oh, got a little bit high there. So it'll be about 400 feet. Yeah, I know I'm meant to be sort of lined up with the runway over the shed, but I think you can let me off. See, I'm just being spat out here. Right, anyway, looking good. Can't get my height right. Speed's good though, 140.
200.
I'll take it. I'll take it today.
100. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
I know I retarded a bit early. Oh, I thought I was going to be really smooth and right in the blue bit, but a bit high. Ooh, reverses. Not bad, not bad. Ah yeah, there's Nightbot if you want to go check out a little bit about this product. Right on cue. I'll take it. $1 million? Yes. 1 billion. No problem at all. 2 more to go. Winter at Innsbruck, great. And then the last one, which I left till last, is absolutely ridiculous. Hurricane in the Keys in the A320. Why didn't they have a default 737 on release in Microsoft Flight Simulator? It's so sad. I think it was like the first version in ages that didn't have it. Right. Where are you? Winter at Innsbruck. Great. Ah, actually, I've landed the A320 Tolis into Innsbruck. Innsbruck is known for its glorious ski resorts and challenging slopes. However, for a pilot, it offers an incredibly challenging experience. Pilot your 320 through the terrain, clouds and wintry weather to safely land at Innsbruck. Careful as your plane is full of skiers and you are rather heavy. Great. Brilliant. And Mike, it's an Airbus. The only button you press is to put the coffee machine on the manual. Brilliant, Mike. That is interesting. It's not come in this way. Again, I wonder where it's going to spit us out. It looks like we're doing this circle in the valley onto 08. Again, I've got no charts open. It does look very snowy though. Alan, if this is the quality of images in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'll seriously think about getting it soon. Alan, it is a beautiful sim, and you know, when we've done the GA streams in it, I've been so impressed with how it looks. I mean, the visuals. This is one of the benefits of this Landing Challenge Pro as well. They've chosen approaches which really show off the sim. and it has so many incredible effects, such as like lighting effects. With you saw like the rainbow effect through the sun shining through the cloud there. It was incredible. Right, again, where has it put us? Oh, it has put us pretty much onto that in the valley approach. Now, what was the height we descend to? What's the minimums again for this approach? I can't remember. And then we have to break off to the left, but I've got nothing tuned. I've got no DME distance, nothing at all. Rip FPS. There we are. Dave, got to go now. Getting ready for bed. Thanks for stream, and see you in the next one. Thanks a lot, Dave. Take care, and nice talking to you earlier, buddy. Why have I got 3,700 feet in my head? That's the height at which I need to level off at. I can't remember. But we need to circle around here. We're doing it completely visually. No trim, I love it. Just let go. Stays where you left it. Yes, this is not the approach I remember coming into Innsbruck. It does look amazing though. I'm coming in a very funny direction though. I should be on the extended centre line. We'll sort of just make it into our own visual approach. I think it's 08, isn't it? Microsoft Flight Sim is incredible graphics. Absolutely, absolutely. And it's getting better with flight dynamics, especially for GA. I mean, we saw the winds were being a bit funky. Well, you'll see on the last one the winds are very funky. But it is going to surely, moving forward in the future, be a more popular sim. But for me, I still prefer how X-Plane 11 handles and feels with regards to kind of the wide-body jet, well, the wide-body jets, the commercial airliners. You know, I don't actually really, well, I do have a preference, yes, I do prefer X-Plane, but I don't dislike Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think it's epic. Now, I feel like I'm a bit too high. I've got a funny feeling 3,700 is where we're meant to be. I really can't remember, guys. Again, I've already been thrown into the deep end. Not looked at any charts. I'm sort of just flying this visually downwind. Oh, have I been set up wrong? Was I meant to land on this runway? Oh, maybe. Oh no, there's the touchdown there. Am I coming in the wrong way? Yeah, hold on. I was meant to be coming in this way. Hold on. I was thinking it was looking a bit different. Yeah, I meant to have come in this way and circled 08. I think the guys have made this go the wrong way. You wouldn't come in this way. You just land straight in on the approach via, as someone said, the Rattenberg VOR. Yeah, okay, well, we're doing our own unique visual approach into this runway there. Yeah, this is the wrong way, but yeah, we were meant to come in the opposite direction. I'm sure the challenge would be to land on that runway. Instead, they've got us sort of circling this way round. Oh, we'll make our own approach. What could possibly go wrong? 1,000. That was really disorientating. Maybe they can slightly adjust this one. Right, let's turn round. "45 degrees, no problem." That's a great screenshot. But that's not the way you come into Innsbruck. Check. Yeah, that would be very questionable on the approach there. 2,000 feet per minute, 45-degree angular bank over the built-up area. But look at that, 3 reds. Maybe we could suggest this to the airport authorities that you approach onto runway 26 if you're coming in from the other direction. There we go. We'll make it work.
400.
You're quite right there, Lauren. I saw that comment. I mean, to land on this runway, you wouldn't circle, you just come straight in. Down the valley. The approach I did there, you'd have terrain warnings galore. At least it looks beautiful in the snow here.
100.
Coming in a bit steep.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5.
Does feel funny. There we go. That was definitely a TM biscuit, no biscuit approach to that. Absolutely, yeah. Don't do that. Very, very cool. Right, one more to go, ladies and gentlemen. Another million. Brilliant activities. Last one then. Hurricane in the Keys, the Airbus A320.
50, 40,
Vol
30,
Prig, hope you're doing
20,
well, buddy. Thank you so
10.
much. And going for the nation there.
Hi Captain. Still sleepless, still enjoying streams at odd hours. I need a new Onzi since HES growing so fast. Hope you Mariana and Jack are well.
Volprick, thank you so much for that. Volprick's one of the old members of the channel, and had a daughter not so long ago, and we've seen a picture of her in one of the Flight Data Sims onesies. So cool. Thank you so much, Volprick. We're all well here in the Flight Data Sim household, just having some fun this evening, and yeah, just cracking on with life, and I hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you so much for donation, and I hope you're doing grand. Right then, let's wrap this all up then. One more approach to do, guys. It is under strong wind, was it? Hurricane in the Keys. That's it. This is the last one. This one is absolutely ridiculous. I left it till last because it's going to be quite a laugh here. You saw how crazy the winds were earlier. Now they've actually given us sort of hurricane winds in the game. We've got, I think the winds are like 45 knots, but they're changing 180 degrees in 1/10 of a second, and the speed's jumping up and down 45 knots. It is pretty much, I'd say, close to uncontrollable, but I'll put it that way. A Volprick, my apologies. Not a daughter, a son. Oh no, Mariana's going to give me some jip for that. So sorry, Volprick, my apologies, my apologies. Oh dear, try my hardest to remember everyone. Oh boy, here we go, Hugo, absolutely. Oh my. Don't forget as well, as soon as we landed, I'll do a little giveaway, see if a chance of winning this for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm not even showing you all the approaches today. Right, here we go, Key West in a hurricane, 57 kilometers an hour. But all over the place there. There we go, right, okay, it looks reasonably okay at the moment, but there, look at the speed. that is ropey. Right. Oh. Overspeed. Okay, Alan. Overspeed. Calm down. Oh, look how low I am. There's the runway. I need to start turning final. This video to calm down a little bit. I think the last time I did this it was crazy, but you can see the airspeed indicator. It is all over the place. It is absolutely impossible to control your speed. Put the gear down now, landing flaps. Here comes the crazy turbulent wind. Oh, I'm full right. I am full right. It's not turning right. I'm full right. Why are you not turning right? That's full right on the stick. There we go. Cool. Right, 4 white, so it'd be a go around, but here it's Llama International. We do whatever we can to get it on the deck. Oh my goodness me, this is full right on the stick as well. Oh dear. Let's just keep the speed between 180 and 120 knots. It's just ridiculous. I've got full left on the stick here, trying to get back on the centre line. Yeah, 4 white still. I mean, I would have diverted, but don't have the luxury and this approach. Right, there we are. There's a sort of centre line here. 4 whites. Full left on the stick as well. If you could see what I'm doing to this joystick at the moment. Yes, that would be also destabilised going around. Oh, it looks very dramatic with the lightning. When I tested this yesterday, it was a lot harder, but it seems to be.
50, 40,
Oh dear,
30,
come on.
20. Retard.
I couldn't make it go left. See if he gives me a million for that. Whoa. Yeah, that is crazy. Well, Yes, another completely destabilised unprofessional approach. But we're down. Landing challenge complete. 1 million perhaps for my efforts. Let's see what it says. Oh, 430,000. A poor effort for Flight Deck to Sim. Right, anyway, let's put you back in the main menu. That's all of the landing challenges I had planned completed there. So, awesome. Very, very good. We're now going to do a little giveaway so you have a chance to win this on release. So what will happen is, I tried to get in contact with the devs to see if they have a product key or anything like that, but they didn't get back to me. So what I'll do, if you win the prize, I'll send over via PayPal the amount to cover the cost of getting this for you there as well. So it's a little bit of fun here. It's a Sunday to do a little giveaway as well. So if you'd like to win a copy of Landing Challenge Pro, which is released on Thursday, you'll also have to wait until then until I can get you a copy as well, but I'll get that sorted for you upon release. All I'd like you to do is answer a simple question in chat. Now I'm just going to set this up in the background. Here we are, giveaways. We'll enter a keyword as well. Now please listen carefully, only enter this once. If you enter it more than once, the correct answer that is, it'll automatically exclude you from the giveaway, so you only put it in chat once, okay? So here we go. I'm just typing it in. All I would like you to tell me is who won the Spanish Grand Prix today. Just the surname, please. I'll give you a clue. It begins with H. Who won the Spanish Grand Prix today? It could be in lowercase, uppercase, doesn't matter. That's all you need to do in chat. David Moore, the question is, what score do you get for not landing? Who knows? Who knows? Christian, brilliant, absolutely. Still a world record there. Yeah, we beat the world records on all of them. I think one of the first people to stream it. Lauren, I've never tried a default 737 Expo 11. Is it quite dreadful? I've never tried it myself. I only ever used the Saba mod. Ansi, I'm sure you've had one or two like that. Not quite like that approach into where it was, that last approach. That's definitely diversion. We were already diverted and landed and been in our hotel beds, but they can have fun. They can certainly jig that one slightly. Lauren says, this is unfair to Americans. Well, you've got plenty of time to answer it here. Daryl, thanks, a great way to spend a sickly day. Thank you, Daryl. I hope you've not been feeling too unwell, but thanks for popping in. Oh yeah, Pan, I see you got 400,000 for that landing, but if you didn't land, you got 500,000. I think so. Can't remember. Garrick Aviation, it's not a Hugh Fernley winning story. He's not the one who won the Grand Prix in Spain today. It's not Mazepin either. He didn't win the Grand Prix. Of course, it was Lewis Hamilton that won the Grand Prix. I say, of course, it's very tight between him and Verstappen. But well done to everyone that put Hamilton in chat. That is the correct answer. I'm now going to spin the giveaway to see who the winner was. So let's roll it. 3, 2, 1. The winner is Tijani John, regular subscriber, unknown whether he's subscribed or not. So well done to Tijani John. If you could do me a massive favour, get in contact via social media, be it Facebook, Instagram or Twitter. Send me a screenshot of your logo with your logout screen. So if you go to YouTube or your mobile app or your Google page, just show me the logout screen where you click it and it says manage your page logout, and then with your logo and name, that just lets me know it is you. And then what I'll do, I'll get that organised for you on Thursday when it's released. I'll get the funds transferred to you as well. Thank you very much. He says thanks, you're welcome to Jenny John. So we'll get you a copy of that as well. So again, like I say, a massive thank you to the team at SoFly for sending me an early copy of Landing Challenge Pro. As I said, it comes out on Thursday. It'll retail for very, very reasonable. What was it? £5.50. It's pretty reasonable there. It is in early development still, or I say in early development. Finished product's pretty much there, and I'm sure the issues that I had today, which was only on, I think it was only on 2 or 3 of the approaches, we'll get those. I'm sure they'll get those rectified, so on release they're all working, and then you can, share with your friends, see what scores you get, and compare it between the two. But it comes with a full manual to explain all the challenges as well. I'll timestamp all these approaches too after the stream, so if you do get Landing Challenge Pro, you could let me know in the comment section below how you scored in comparison to me. Cool, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this stream, a little bit different from the norm, and I know some of my viewers are only wanting to see me fly with the SOPs and things in the 737, but you know, we try and cater for all on this channel. But normal service will resume next week. Probably Zebo Mod stream, Beluga stream I want to do as well, some stuff on the gaming channel too, but I'll keep you posted on all the social media pages as usual. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. To everyone donated, thank you. To all the members as well, thank you so much as well.
50,
thank you
40,
very much as well
30,
to
20,
Flight
10.
Mega coming in right at the end there for a £10 donation. Thank you very much, sir.
Have a good evening.
Thank you very much, Flight Sim Mega. So kind of you two, and have a great evening yourself too. Guys, stay safe, enjoy the week, and we'll see you all soon. Bye bye for now.